Hey, Pi Pioneers! Let's talk about something that's been on everyone's mind, the price of Picoin. It's been over a month since the Open Mainnet was launched, and we're still seeing Pi hover around 76 cents. A little bit disappointing, right? I know many of you were hoping to see a dramatic surge by now, but before we start pulling out the pitchforks and turning on the PiCore team, let's take a deeper dive into the real situation behind Picoin's price. And trust me, it's not as bleak as it seems. Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll get a whole new perspective on the Pi network journey. So here's the big question. Do you think Picoin is really worth less than $1 right now? What do you believe it'll take for Pi to finally take off? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and make sure you're caught up on all the latest developments by checking out my previous videos linked down below. Also, if you're ready to see Pi Network shoot to the moon, drop Pi Network to the moon and your country name in the comments. Don't forget to hit that like button, share, and subscribe for more updates. And hey, join my Telegram and Facebook pages for the latest news. Just a quick reminder, this video is for entertainment purposes only and is not investment advice. Now let's get started. We've all been there, checking the price of Picoin and wondering why it hasn't skyrocketed like we all hoped. It's been over a month since Pi Network opened up the mainnet, and while there was a lot of anticipation and excitement, the price has barely budged, sitting around 76 cents. That's a far cry from the $10 or even the modest $5 many of us dreamed about. Heck, imagine if Pi hit $10 today. We'd all be celebrating in style, flying first class and booking luxurious vacations. But as much as we might wish for that, we need to accept the reality that even if Pi hit $10 tomorrow, it wouldn't be enough for some people. Why? Well, let's break it down. There's a common pattern I've noticed. Some pioneers who've been part of the Pi network for years haven't really done much to grow the community. They've sat behind their keyboards, collected Pi coins, and now they're complaining that Pi needs to hit $1,000 per coin to change their lives. Yet, when it comes to taking action, like inviting people into the network or expanding their mining efforts, nothing. The wallets of these pioneers might hold a few hundred Pi, and they expect that tiny stash to be worth a fortune. But here's the thing, nothing happens if you don't put in the work. We can't just sit around and demand that the PiCore team wave a magic wand to make the price soar. And let's be real for a second. The PiCore team didn't just launch the Open Mainnet and disappear into thin air. They've been working hard behind the scenes to build something sustainable and impactful. Sure, we all want the price to go up, but there's a lot more that goes into it than just waiting for a miracle. And it's about time we all realize this. Pi Network's success is not just about the price, it's about building something that works in the real world. Now think about this, if you were a newcomer, would you join Pi Network to mine coins when they're worth less than $1? And let's be honest, mining one Pi coin takes a whole week. And then you still have to wait for KYC approval and go through the long process before you can even use your coins. For someone who's just starting out, that's a huge turnoff. And if that's not enough, let's talk about what you can actually do with Picoin once you've mined it. There aren't many real-world applications yet, and that's one of the major reasons new users are staying away. Sure, the Pi domains are a cool idea, but they're only accessible to those who've passed KYC and have a Pi mainnet wallet. What about everyone else? The sad reality is that until Pi Network develops more applications that people can actually use and until the coin has a true utility, we're going to keep seeing low trading volume and slow growth. The only ones buying Picoin right now are traders looking to make quick profits, or fellow pioneers who are hoping to hold on to their coins and wait for the price to increase. But let's be real for a moment. There's no magic formula that will make the price skyrocket overnight. And if you're still hoping that it will, you might be setting yourself up for disappointment. The reality is, the price of any cryptocurrency is driven by real-world adoption and demand. Picoin's true value won't come from short-term hype or speculative trading. It lies in attracting genuine users who will utilize it in everyday transactions. Without a solid user base and tangible use cases, the price will likely remain stagnant. This is why it's crucial for all of us to keep expectations grounded and focus on the bigger picture. But here's the silver lining. This is exactly what the PiCore team is focusing on right now. They're not just sitting back and letting the project fizzle out. They're actively working on creating real-world use cases that will make Picoin a valuable asset in the daily lives of people. The team is building partnerships, exploring new applications, and testing real-world scenarios to ensure PiCoin has a sustainable role in the global economy. While it might take time, the efforts being made today will lay the foundation for long-term growth and stability. It's not about overnight success, it's about steady progress and creating a meaningful, functional digital currency. How are they doing this? By building bridges to the Web3 ecosystem, and guess what? We're seeing some real progress. Partnerships with platforms like OKX, Zipto, and Bank A are just the beginning. These integrations allow users to buy Pi and pay with Apple Pay or Google Pay, boosting convenience. The core team is focused on building a strong user network for a thriving ecosystem. We need patience. Just because PiCoin's price isn't soaring doesn't mean the project is failing. The absence of major technical issues since the Open Mainnet launch is a positive sign. Pi Network is making steady progress, prioritizing security and stability, and the core team is addressing challenges. They've been making sure the system is working smoothly, even in the face of issues like country-specific restrictions. They're building resilience, and that's what will ensure Pi's success in the long run. Just look at other projects like Solana, which have had multiple technical failures. We've seen none of that with Pi Network, and that's something to be proud of. So, let's be real. PiCoin's price will rise. But it's not going to happen tomorrow, and it's not going to happen overnight. We need to stay patient, continue building the community, and support the PiCore team as they work on creating real use cases and applications for PiCoin. That's the only way we'll see the price increase sustainably. So there you have it. The journey to seeing PiCoin reach its true potential is still underway, and while it's not going to happen overnight, there are clear signs of progress. The PiCore team has been putting in continuous work, addressing challenges, and building a foundation for the network to thrive. The community's patience is key in these early stages, as developing real-world applications and establishing a robust ecosystem takes time. There are moments of uncertainty, but they're all part of the process. With each development and update, the vision of Pi becoming a mainstream cryptocurrency moves closer to reality. As the network evolves, it's essential to stay patient and supportive of the effort. By staying engaged and informed, we can play a role in shaping Pi's success and ensuring that the ecosystem grows sustainably. While we might not see immediate results, every step forward brings us closer to a future where PiCoin has a significant impact. The key is to remain optimistic, stay focused on the long-term vision, and continue to encourage others to join the movement. Together, we can help create a thriving digital economy that benefits everyone involved. If you've enjoyed this video and want to stay updated on all things Pi Network, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Your support helps us bring you more updates and keep this community informed. Now, here's a question for you. What do you think will be the game changer for Pi Network in the next 6 months? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and feel free to share any contributions or questions you might have. I'd love to hear your perspective. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay tuned, pioneers!